What's going on, Jets fans? It's your boy DT back with another practice recap. It's August. NFL is back. We had football last night, even, albeit the Hall of Fame game, and it wasn't that great of talent, but we had NFL football last night. The New York Jets wrap up their 8th training camp practice, another day in pads. So we have a good 50-50 split, 4 days off, 4 days on for the pads. Reports out of camp today were that the offense was a bit sluggish. That was the word I saw floated around most often. And I did see a tweet, I believe it was from Nick Faria, who said a lot of pre-snap penalties today. So not necessarily the best performance in terms of the structure of the offense. Quick injury update before we get into a couple standout players. Braylon Allen returned. He had some knee soreness. He missed the last 2 days of practice. He's back, which is a great sign. Quinnen Williams, who left yesterday's practice with a tweaked left calf, he is being treated very precautiously, which I'm thankful for the coaching staff of doing that. It's going to be about a week or two until we see Quinnen back out there, perhaps when the Giants and Jets do their inter-team scrimmage in the second week of August. Maybe that's when we'll see Quinnen back up at full speed. John Simpson, he's dealing with a back injury. Again, it's going to be another 1 to 2 week injury. And like I said yesterday, if there's a guy at the top half of this roster that the coaching staff wants to be precautious with in terms of injuries, I'm completely okay with that. There's no need to rush a guy back in August if you want to continue having him throughout the entire regular season. So John Simpson's going to miss 1 to 2 weeks potentially with his back injury. Quick note, Joe Tippmann was running at left guard and Josh Myers was in at center for John Simpson's absence. So a little bit of offensive line movement there, but Tippmann at left guard, Josh Myers at center. And the final injury is rookie DB Malachi Moore. He's dealing with an oblique strain, and Coach AG today said he'll be just fine. So a grade 1 oblique strain doesn't carry a ton of weight, but a strong, oblique strain, a grade 3, could require surgery, according to what I've been reading and hearing. So I don't think it's going to be that drastic for Malachi Moore. So we're hoping it's just a grade 1 strain, and he'll be back sooner rather than later. A couple standouts on the day. Justin Fields, after having a couple shaky practices earlier this week, much better day today, perhaps his best day throwing the football in camp. Almost every beat reporter was in consensus with that opinion that it was Justin Fields' best day throwing the football. He had a big touchdown pass to Mason Taylor. Surprise, surprise, that connection is strong. It's going very well for the rookie and Justin Fields so far. That was about a 20 to 25 yarder, so a big explosive play for Mason Taylor. And then he also had big throws to Allen Lazard for explosives and Arian Smith for explosives as well. The Arian Smith one was against Sauce Gardner on the boundary. They did say Tony Adams would have sacked Justin Fields on the play, but he still had, it was still a 50-plus yard completion when it was all said and done. Arian Smith beating Sauce with a clean release downfield vertically. That leads to my next one, Arian Smith. He has to be a standout. The rookie wide receiver from Georgia, he's been putting together so-and-so practices, not necessarily great, not necessarily terrible. I don't think drops are an issue for him so far in camp. It doesn't seem like that's the case. He doesn't have 3-4 drops a session. He might have one here or there, maybe a couple per week, but it doesn't seem like drops are a consistent issue for him. He had multiple big play catches, the one from Fields I just talked about, and then one from Tyrod Taylor that ended up being a touchdown where he beat fellow rookie A.Z. Thomas. So I love to see that rookie matchup. We have Garrett and Sauce, who are the high-level wide receiver cornerback matchups, but we have the rookie wide receiver cornerback matchup, and Arian Smith got the best of A.Z. Thomas today. So very excited about that one. And then cornerback Quantez Stiggers has to be shouted out here. He's been having, a positive camp for the most part, again, according to everybody who's there in attendance. And today he had a really acrobatic interception on Tyrod Taylor. So I mentioned this when I ranked my players. I do think Quantez has the inside track to be the depth cornerback over a guy like Jarek Bernard-Converse. Is there a world where we keep both? That would be nice. But I do think, considering Chris Boyd is on the roster as a cornerback, he's going to be your core special teamer. So is there a world where you keep Quantez, JBC, and Chris Boyd? I don't think so. So I think Stiggers has the leg up on JBC right now as far as the depth cornerback. So he had a good day today. And then the last note here, AG was mic'd up. The team posted it on their social media account. It was a 7.5-minute clip. Got me super amped up for the energy that he brings to the practice. But he spoke to the team afterward, and he said, we know we're going to be violent. We know we're going to be physical. We know all that, but we need to be detailed in how we do this. He said, discipline and details need to be on point tomorrow. So when they come out tomorrow for Saturday's practice, the green and white practice, the green and white scrimmage that it used to be, I'm really excited to see just how much the offense works on those details, the discipline. A lot of the pre-snap penalties need to be cleaned up tomorrow. So I'm really excited to see how the offense bounced back. But Justin Fields having his best day throwing the ball, getting the rookies involved, Arian Smith an explosive, Mason Taylor an explosive. Shoot, we even got an Alan Lazard explosive today. So it looks like the offense is coming along. Obviously, there's things that still need to be cleaned up, but that's what the green and white practice is for tomorrow. I hope everybody who goes to the green and white practice tomorrow has a great time. Take lots of pictures, lots of videos, post them on social media so I can consume that. I unfortunately won't be in attendance, so I appreciate everybody tuning in. Hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you're new. We're on the road to 1,000 subs. We're going to get there by the season opener. I'm sure we're closing in. We're close to 600 at this point. I really appreciate everybody's viewership, everybody's engagement in the comments, and I'm really trying to grow this community out, and you guys are some of the best fans out there. Any sport, any team, Jets fans know that they're one of one. So I really appreciate all the engagement, all the interaction. Looking forward to more of it as the season ramps up. And until next time, let's go Jets.